Sagittarius, welcome into your reading one more time. As usual, you have been the most popular zodiac reading that I have, so I've got an extra reading for you guys. Thank you one more time. Please do share this channel with any other zodiac sign that you have, if it's an Aries or a Taurus or a Gemini, and also go out there and watch your rising, which is associated more for me with regards to how you're trying to solve problems, what you're trying to create, your moon, your emotional internal world, and rising, and Venus as well, you can watch with regards to love. So, Saggy, let's call in your spiritual team. And let us begin by cleansing the cards. I will be doing the card selection in my next batch of readings. Okay, so let's get into the Sagittarius and find out what are the beautiful messages that we need to be sharing with you today. Me and my spiritual team, with the aid of your spiritual team as well. So let us begin. Let's have a look and see what's up, Saggy. What do we need to know? Sky Father. Oh, trust in the unknown. That is so hard, because you know, when you're sitting in your life and you may be feeling as if there's not enough security, it is very hard to trust this big wide world that we're living in and the universe that surrounds us, you know what I mean? Or we're on the side of it somewhere, a little part of it, you know, very small part of it. Literally to trust that everything is being orchestrated in our favor, even when sometimes it doesn't seem to be like that. We got to let go, and we've got to trust, we've got to surrender to what is currently being shown to us or revealed to us in our current time. This can also mean that there could be events happening around you that makes you feel a little uneasy. Okay, do not fear, Saggy. Hold on, okay? So let's have a look and see from my beautiful Sagittarius out there, what message do we have? Ancestor Spirit, White Eagle. You know, it's so strange. Both of these energies seem like protective to me. You know, the white, they remind me of like grandfather energy, ancestor energy, and it's always like the father. And I pick up this energy on like man, but older man. There could be a passed on loved one for you, a father energy or a grandfather energy, honestly, with these two cards coming in here. I mean, I do have an ancestor deck out here. So we've got White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit, interesting, angels and ancestors, and we've got Ancestor Spirit, very strong. Connect with your lineage. Family wound or pattern can be healed now. I feel like you're being protected here. I'm telling you, I feel like you're being protected, like somebody's protecting you, like you've got like warriors or brothers, uncles that are surrounding your energy, and I mean in the ancestral way, that are protecting you at this time. So Saggy, if there is anything that is going on with you, especially because we are reading here, we are talking about family wound, possibly something has happened to you or your family that has hurt you, or issues going on in your world that is affecting you in some kind of way, or a pattern that is healed now. This kind of reminds me of like generational karma coming up here one more time. Sometimes when you know, something gets handed down from one generation to another, it can be seen as generational karma, meaning that I think I did a reading on this for you guys. You must go back and check in your playlist. It's a very powerful reading. It will explain a lot more. Meaning that, you know, there's a certain way of things happening in your family. For instance, maybe there's always heartbreaks that are going on, or there's always financial difficulties passed down from one generation to another. This can be associated to that. It can get a little bit difficult in the moment when this is being healed. Things can go really haywire when you're least expecting it. Okay, so if anything comes up where all of a sudden you're feeling very grounded and very secure in your world, and then the next moment you are just completely thrown for a loop, I feel like it's a very deep healing taking place. Sometimes disassociation as well can happen in your life, so you can have some kind of cut off or some kind of situation that breaks up, or an ending to something that takes place. It usually is an indication that the karma is being released. When we look at karma being released in some kind of way, I really feel like a very strong karmic reading. You also have to look at When something gets released, what are you thinking about? What is going on in that energy? So if I'm releasing karma, things are getting let go of. So I have this in my hand, and this is my karma. I'm holding it in my hand. Karma is now being released from me. Oh my God. Yeah, no, you're being so protected. I'm just looking at what I've written there, and it says protection. You are so protected right now. Do not fear. Now, if I let go of this karma, that means it gets taken from me and put down, meaning I no longer have it in my hand. And it can seem like you are losing something. No, something is being removed. It can show up in your life as some kind of loss in some kind of way, or some kind of losing yourself, losing direction. That's how it can show up. It's because something is being removed. If you're feeling empty, or like you don't know your direction, usually it can happen at this time as well. So let's see the emotion here. Simply love. Oh my God, this is a generational karmic wound coming up again for you, Saggy. 6 of Cups talks about your childhood experiences. Again, father figure standing, protecting the younger person. You are being protected by an ancestor, a male ancestor here. And it can be your father, it can be an uncle. I feel like it's in direct lineage to your father's line, not your mother's line. And I feel like it can be your grandfather, great-grandfather, uncles, you know, that kind of feeling. For some of you, maybe even a brother that has passed on. There could even be a whole team of these members of your family literally here aiding you at this time. So I am very, very curious to see what Spirit Guide will bring up in the tarot. It's been difficult, I feel, with what you are dealing in here. But I feel like you got hope here with the trust in you, the unknown. And you must have more hope if you're feeling a bit despondent or a little bit concerned about something. Have more hope because you're so protected. You know, Sagittarius, I don't know what's going on with you these days. With me and you, yeah, somebody called me the Sagittarius whisperer, and I think they're right, you know. Yeah, you are. Temperance has shown up in your reading. The way that this reading has come about and is falling together, it's just always mind-blowing for me. Yeah, is your protector. They simply love you, Sagittarius. I feel whatever is occurring to you right now in your world and in your life here, there are certain events taking place. That's how I feel. That is maybe a bit out of your control, and you may be concerned or a little bit worried about things, how things are going to be for you. I will say to you actually right now that you got to trust this one. You're going to have to trust. I feel like you're being moved or shifted, or things are going to come to an end in some kind of way. And it's actually to put you back into your balance. It's to put you back into your balance. So with the Temperance card coming in here, 2 of Wands, yeah, you're on a fork road right now. I knew I could feel that. You're definitely hitting a fork road. So it's going to be like, should I continue? You can't continue. No, you cannot. Something's going to happen here where you're going to change direction. You cannot stay on the road you're on. Divine intervention is taking place here, and you're going to have to trust this. I feel like you're moving into a new direction in your life. Scary, I know. So let's see what will come up here. 2 of Pentacles, scary, I know. Yeah, there it is. There's the 2 of Pentacles, feeling of lack of stability, maybe worries about finances, trying to juggle everything, but it's out of balance. It is out of balance. And I feel like you have been out of balance for a while. It's almost as if you're trying to put everything back into order, trying to put everything back into balance, trying to put everything back to where it's meant to be. And I feel like that is what Spirit is doing for you at this moment, or your ancestors actually. And at this moment, you may not really like that too much, because it may not really be what it is you want to be seeing. You may be going, oh, but I don't really think I like how this is feeling, Deborah. You know, yeah, you know what I mean? So we got the Magician coming in. You got to keep your focus here. You got to keep your focus here on what it is you want. When I hear Spirit guides say stuff sometimes, because I'm clairaudient, I don't know if I should say it, what they say, because my Spirit guides are very, very straightforward. And I have to say what they're saying to me, so it's not me. Please do not come down upon me. They say, stop complaining. You had been complaining. Saggy, oh my Lord. So they're saying to me, you have been complaining about situations in your life that you do not like to see, with the Two of Pentacles. And now, yeah, we are swooping in like this. Interesting, another thing that's blowing my mind. Look here, we got two eagles. We got literally white eagle, and there's the eagle. Like, did you see that earlier on? I didn't notice, I only saw it now. The eagle is representing events that are going to be coming in still further in your future. Okay, so because the eagle can fly so high, it's a sacred bird as well. Among the Native American people, the first people of the Americas, I feel as if with its energy, with that eagle flying so high, usually flying much higher than any other bird can fly. I think it's one of the highest flying birds. I feel as if this eagle energy is actually you raising up in energy. It's almost like it's reminding me of the Hierophant. It's you leveling up your life. And it's also events that are still going to be taking place much further in the future for you that you currently cannot see. The eagle does. Your spirit guides, your ancestor does see something here with regards to your life and where you are going, okay? So you got to trust that unknown energy. And because I heard your spirit guide saying you've been complaining, you've been worried, you have been praying, you have been asking to find a solution to something here with the Two of Pentacles. And now they're coming in and they're going, so now we're doing it. We're giving you the solution. And you may be freaking out a little bit about it. You may be going, or you may go, oh my goodness, this is not really what I wanted to see. But Spirit Guide is going, please trust us. We're unfolding this for you as it's meant to be. We love you. We're not putting you in danger. We're removing you from where you do not wish to be, or we're changing something here with the Two of Wands. Okay, so trust that path that's all you're going to go on to. We got the Four of Wands coming up. With the Magician card, before I jump, with the Magician card coming in here, truly and utterly, there is your main focus is going to have to be here. The Magician card talks about manifestation. You know, I love to talk about manifestation and creating your own life in this channel because I know it to be true. You know what I mean? So it talks about you keeping your focus here, and they're also asking you to tell you that you are very capable of achieving what it is you want to achieve, ultimately long term. You also have some skills and abilities here as well that is much sought after, and you can handle what is currently going on in your life. You got this, Sagittarius. You got this. Okay. I definitely feel the Two of Wands is a pre-beginning to the Four of Wands that is coming in for you. This seems to me like a shift and a change that takes place, but this could even be a beginning or a change that you've already decided to embark on. Maybe somewhere in the past you made a decision here and you could still be wondering if you're going to be seeing this, what you wish to create here, the new direction you're going in. You could still be feeling a bit of stress because it hadn't yet come in. Okay, yes, it's coming. It is coming. You got a Four of Wands once, and one more time you got the 1111 card coming in. So if you're seeing signs in any kind of way, you're noticing maybe specific animals around you, or you keep on waking up at a specific time of the night, that's a big one. It will be shocking. Sometimes you'll wake up and it's like 12 minutes past 3, and the following day you wake up and it's like 14 minutes past 3, and you're like, I woke up like the same time yesterday, maybe even the exact same time. Those are signs, by the way. They'll wake you to try to get your attention. So the Four of Wands can even be repetitive numbers that you are seeing. That is a beautiful celebration. That is some kind of happiness, that something's going to go your way very well here. So don't have fear. I like this. We've got a Page of Pentacles, a new beginning coming in. Interesting enough, you got Two of Pentacles here, where I feel like you're a little bit worried about maybe finances or money, or you're feeling a bit concerned about something. No, there is something coming in here with a Page of Pentacles, which could be a new beginning for you, or it can even be another source of income where you earn extra income coming in, which will greatly benefit you. This could even be a new direction coming in. It is going to lead to money because you've got a Pentacle energy. It's showing some kind of stability coming into your life, which is really good to see. You got fear about money a little bit into the future. And I know another Sagittarius, I literally spoke to them like about 3 weeks back, and I did a reading for them when they were visiting at my house. So they got one of the other decks, and it was scarcity. It was the Hungry Ghost, and it was scarcity consciousness. And we had this big conversation about worrying about money long term in the future. And you know, I said you cannot change something, you cannot try to be fixing something from a scarcity consciousness. So you really got to work on the emotion of about how you feel about long-term stability. Because if you're feeling like I am worried that I'm not going to be okay, I'm worried financially things are not going to work out for me, you're really creating an energy where you can actually be recreating something like that in your future. Because most of the fears that you are carrying about your long-term stability, it's more in your emotion and your mind than actually what's going to be happening in reality. Because reality, as long as you keep on nurturing what you're doing and you're nurturing your life, focusing here with the Magician card and keep moving forward and doing what you're meant to be doing, you got long-term stability and you got an increase in finances. You can see it here from the Page of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. And then what? Then we got what you deserve, Sagittarius. Finally, your Six of Wands rocks up here. So your Six of Wands card is looking at the effort that you've been putting in, the work that you've been putting into creating something in your life, the kind of life that you would like to live, the success, the achievement, where you wish to see yourself being. And that is showing up here in the Six of Wands. And it shows you're going to get what you're working for. Sagittarius, you're going to get what you're working for. So do not have fear about it being next to that. They're literally showing you're going to get it. It's more you worried. Yeah, it is. So the Six of Wands in some kind of way can be public recognition. So if you're doing something that you're on a social media platform, or maybe you're working in a specific industry, you could become a well-known figure in that industry with regards to the work that you are doing, meaning that you do that so well that everybody knows you and they're like, wow, we know Saggy. Saggy is the expert in the field. They've got much experience. And I just heard Spirit Guide saying somebody out there wants to write a book or is writing a book. This book will be very, very well received. So if you've got that book burning inside of you here, it's time to start writing it. Or if you've got drafts of that book and you've been working on it, please put it out there. Self-publish if you have to. It will be very well received. Okay, so that can even be fame here. I'm just saying, okay? So let's have a look and see. Oh, Sagittarius. Sun card showing up in your reading. Absolutely happiness. Emotional stability coming in here with the Sun card as well. Something to rejoice. I'm kind of picking up on two cards here where people are kind of like throwing their hands up into the air like, yay! So there's definitely something you're going to be rejoicing or being happy about. I feel like there is something that's going to go your way. And you're just going to be so happy. You're just going to be like, I can't believe I got this right. I can't believe I did this. Beautiful emotional stability, happiness. And I feel, you know what I'm picking up on here, because I'm seeing the sun, okay? But if you actually have a look at this card really clearly, I don't know if you'll see, there is an actual light shining from the sun down onto her. So I feel like it's your ancestral team, literally. There are two cards with light shining down onto you. And there's three cards with hands thrown up into the air. Have you noticed this in your reading? Look at that. There's going to be something that you're going to be rejoicing about. It doesn't mean it's an easy road because you've got a Six of Wands here. It wasn't easy. And you stuck by yourself, your dreams, your hopes, what you're working on, even sometimes when you didn't see results. But at the end of the day, I feel like you're going to get what you want here. You're going to get the results that you are looking for, which I absolutely love. Beautiful growth coming in there. Not only growth in your life as you see it, maybe financial growth, but also growth with regards to your emotion and understanding and your wisdom that you carry. What a beautiful energy, Saggy. Again, you got two pages in your reading. Page of Swords. This could be a person coming in here. I didn't feel it with the first one. I felt it a bit with this one. This could be a new person entering your life as well. This could be you too. Truly, again, you know, we're looking at this person walking across the sword here. Okay, walking across the sword. But they're being guided here by little birds flying around them as well. A lot of ideas coming out of their minds, a lot of new feeling. And I feel like you're really getting your balance set and put right, because I felt like, yeah, there was a lack of balance, a bit of problems you couldn't really quite handle, too much going on. How am I going to do all of this kind of feeling? And I feel like you're really handling that there. Knowledge is coming in as well. I feel like there's your wisdom with the book. I feel like you've been guided again by your spiritual team, by 2 ancestors possibly, and you got some brilliant new ideas, and you get your balance really put straight in your life here, because you're able to cross over on a sword from one part of this, like, is it a cavern where there's no space between the ground there, you're moving over to the other side, like a cliff or something where you got to get to the other side, and you're literally balancing yourself so well while you are reading a book with all your ideas right across that sword. So you get balance right back in your life. Very beautiful. Then we've got your reading. 9 of Cups coming in here. Look at the joy. Look at the happiness. Look at the unbelievable, again, throwing arms up into the air. Surrendering to life. Surrendering to what lies in the Sun card. Surrendering to everything that you work so hard for. I see so much joy coming in for you here. I see you being on a great emotional place for yourself. This is a beautiful reading. You did this all by yourself. Both of these cards indicate somebody on their own working hard, getting the recognition. Somebody on their own working on their emotional well-being, getting it right. So there you are, Saggy. It hasn't been for nothing. You're going to get this right. It may look a little bit messy sometimes as you're moving through your life, and you may be going, wow, but that didn't go to plan. In fact, it's always going to plan. As I look at my camera, I just saw 2222. And I know it won't be the same for you when you get it on YouTube, because I'm going to cut a little bit of the front and the ending when the camera runs. So it's interesting, because for me, I saw 1111 here. And 22, for me, whenever I used to see 1111, sometimes when you start noticing, 1111, that can start showing up a year or two before a massive thing happens in your life. It can start showing up slowly. And then all of a sudden, it's going to start shifting to 12, 12, 21, 21. The 2, for me, the 11 shows there's a change coming. There's a change coming. And when you start hitting like 12, 12, 21, 21, it's showing you nearly there. You're nearly there. You're going from 1 to 2. And when we get like the 2 to 2, like I saw now, it's you arriving at your destination. The new beginning, the start, the shift has now been completed. So that is powerful. Let's see what else comes in here. The expansion of your world, Sagittarius. 3 of Wands. There's a couple of cards. I think it's a Judgment card, Justice, 3 of Wands. I can't remember the other one. I know there's another one. The 4 of Wands. Literally in your reading, okay? Which always talk about positivity. This is it. In some kind of way, I'm going to say exactly what Spirit Guide is saying again. They're saying the adventure begins now. The adventure begins. Fall into it. Freedom is yours here, Sagittarius. This person standing with a surfboard here, they look like a hippie, you know, and they're just standing there on the beach, a surfer person, living that life, and they're going to go and surf, and they got this freedom coming in. There's new experiences that you need to surrender to that will bring you great joy here. And it's interesting, I do pick up on money in this reading, which is wonderful to see. There's extra money coming in here. But this reading for me, it's got a lot to do with your emotion and how you're living in this world. And I'm kind of picking up on you kind of like living a much more fun life. You know, Saggy, when can you never be living a fun life? You would die. You know, you'd be so down and depressed if you weren't experiencing fun things. But I also feel like it's a lot more life coming in for you, a lot more experiences, maybe new experiences, new people that you're going to be meeting. This is going to be very, very positive for you in your life. So let's do the quick past, present, future checkup for you, Saggy. Information, spirit guides, please, with regards to past, the present, and the future. Past has been revealed. 7 of Fire. You got a 6 of Wands and a 7 of Wands now. So 7 of Fire is really trying to get stuff right, really working very hard on yourself, trying to compete, trying to get yourself out there, trying to be noticed in some kind of way, and it's not been easy. But I see in the 7 of Wands, it shows that you've been carrying on doing this anyway. You've been doing this anyway. It does not even matter, because you've been, these two cards, because you've been doing it anyway, and you never stopped. You kept on going. You kept on pushing. You kept on doing what you were meant to be doing, even though it felt like it's not going to work. I did pick it up in this energy here. Even though it feels like it's not going to work, you've been pushing anyway. And it's like, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep on going. I will be noticed. So let's have a look and see. Your reading, Saggy, present energy. If this is not confirmation, Four of Wands, you're on the doorstep, the precipice, the beginning of a new start in your life. Sagittarius, congratulations. 2 4 of Wands have come up in your reading. A new start is coming for you, and it's one that you are going to be celebrating in life. Oh, the 5 of Pentacles. I love this energy. I can see there's a warrior you have about money moving into the future. The 5 of Pentacles here can even mean that you are worried about your financial well-being, or you are worried about the loss of money. I actually feel like something could have maybe already happened where there has been financial issues, or where there has been, because I'm hearing what Spirit Guide is saying, there has been problems with you finding stability, or finding the roots or the grounding, finding the job, finding the work, and being able to handle finances. This is in your future, part of this new beginning, which doesn't mean there's going to be more. This, I heard Spirit Guide say, rebuilding. You are rebuilding, moving into the future, where you have had things happen to you in the past, especially with regards to stability. You cannot change it. It has already happened. But moving into the future, you are going to be rebuilding your life as you are moving forward. I want to check. I'm really curious. I'm curious because I saw the 5 of Pentacles, so I'm curious to see what the energy is lying under the decks. King of Pentacles. So if you're worried about anything financial, please do not be. You can see it in the 7 of Pentacles. They are letting you know that yes, you do have this financial stability. You will be financially safe in your life. Another grandfather kind of figure. Look at the beard. It's come up so much male energy rocking up in your reading, like ancestral energy. Under this deck here, 6 of Fire again. You've got repetitive cards are coming over and over again in your reading. So many repetitive cards. The 4 of Wands twice. You got 2 7s coming in here. I've already lost count about how this has shown up already in your reading. 2 4 of Wands. Excuse me. And 2 6 of Wands, okay? With regards to where you are going. Yes, it has not been easy, but you didn't give up. And because of that, you will get yourself here. You're going to get yourself to a place where finally you get recognized for all the effort you put in, for all the hard work that you've done, for everything that you've done in your life that you felt like, why am I not getting back the results? You will get back the results, okay? And I feel like it's almost as if you are rebuilding from any losses that you have suffered here, any financial difficulties that you have been going through. You're just going to start to rebuild. It's almost like you're stepping into a brand new life, and you're going to rebuild your life from the ground up again. That is beautiful, Saggy. And remember, you get to be the King of Pentacles. I'm just saying. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being here. Remember to go check out my new channel, Head Reach Healing. There is a video up here. That's my 3rd video that I got up there. And my Pick a Card reading channel as well. There's a new video up as well. Otherwise, I will see you guys as usual, Sagittarius. I think this is going to become a Sagittarius channel. I don't know. As usual, I'll see you guys next time. I'm sending my love and blessings to you all out there. Bye.